In the 20th century of the mundane calendar, the world's greatest wizards took the most radical steps to save their dying way of life from irrelevance. They stopped warring with each other and created the Forbidden Academy, an impossible building at the center of an impossible city, lighting the way to a new era of magic and wonder. This is the story from the earliest days of the Academy when old blood feuds fueled a new war for the very soul of magic itself, and the three unlikely heroes who brought progress to the magical world. This is the story of the Constellation Revolution.
Welcome to Perpetual Players. We are a game development actual play podcast where we are building a brand new game for the Perpetual Motion role-playing engine. I'm your GM Christian, and I'm joined by my wonderful cast featuring...
Hi, I'm Kat, she, her, and today I will be playing Lionel, he, him. Lionel is an uncompromising prefect legacy with an attunement in restoration.
Hi, I'm Lyra, she, they, and I play Crash Thunder, he, him. A grafted, rowdy playmaker who's a rough-and-tumble enchanter working as a scaled one.
Hi y'all, my name is Grant Madison Stanton. My pronouns are they, she. I will be playing Promise Bluff, she, her, hers. She is an NFDG performance artist with an attunement in persuasion magic who works with the physicians.
And for our starting question today, I would like to know... what is your character's ideal vacation?
Tokyo Drift.
Have they...
We said two different things!
Have they
What did you say?
invented Tokyo drifting yet?
I don't know. Probably
Crash
not.
has. Crash has.
I have.
Tokyo Drift, but it's with Cadillacs. Love.
No, so we are at the very beginning of the drift era. It was something that came out of the 70s.
Tokyo Drift. I stand by my statement.
Actually, no, I'm wrong. It was invented by the Italians, a man by the name of Tazio Nuvolari. And
We know that Crash hates the Italians.
and he did it in the 50s.
Crash.
Yeah.
In-game.
Yeah.
Crash.
Okay.
It's Crash. It's Crash.
Well, Lionel said Ice Hotel.
Wow.
Little trip to
Lionel
Iceland.
just wants to be bundled up in blankets and sitting next to a singular warm thing.
This makes sense.
I like to think that Promise is at, like, the first year of Burning Man, or, like, its equivalent. like its equivalent, like, really underground,
I mean, I guess the
music festival.
I guess it's kind of just Woodstock.
Yeah, like Woodstock is about to happen, I think, for the first time ever.
And it's like really, it's actually rough. She has like some serious like dirt and sand in her hair. She's been out there. She's parched.
Okay, so now that is established, no downtime to really question. Previously entered into the library where it appears the books were going on strike. Now you find yourselves in the Forbidden Academy's library is a pit. It is a sort of recessed into the ground, 12 bookshelf units high. Is there a standard bookshelf height? How tall
Oh God.
is a book?
Probably like 7
10 feet? Yeah. I'm thinking old-timey bookshelves, 10 feet.
I'm just...
Are you doing that? Christian, you're locking in, but in the wrong...
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I've done the math. It is about 20 feet deep.
That's it?
So you are...
Wait, every layer of the pit is 20 feet
No,
deep?
it's one pit. You are 20 feet down.
That's it?
So we're at the bottom of the pit.
By walking down.
Well, it can't be too big
20
of a pit.
feet is 2 stories.
People have to get down there.
Yeah, but I thought it was like 10.
10 stories is crazy, Lyra.
I don't know how many books exist, alright?
How many books exist? Do you think we've got every book ever?
I honest to God thought it was a magical bottomless pit.
Okay, well, there's no wonder in the world. Don't even ask about what Santa Claus is up to, because it's not going to be anything that makes anybody happy. So, yeah, you descend approximately 2 stories down into this pit. You cannot see where you came up because the stairs are very, very steep. And so you arrive. There's some shattered chairs and detritus around where you are. Stuff is broken. There's some scorch marks in the ground from where, like, candles were left out and light bulbs were smashed. There are no books have attacked you yet, but there are definitely books flying in and around. You will have to be smart about how you navigate, just to note that, lest you piss off the books.
What's your question?
I was asking you what your specialties are.
My specialties are flower arranging, tactics, psychology, sociology, debate, precision casting, and painting.
fucked. Okay.
I actually think we're actually going off well. Honestly, I'll be a union representative for these books.
Do we see the spinny thing?
No, the spinny thing is not present.
Why?
So we see shattered chairs and scorch marks.
Some scorch marks from like broken light, some stuff like that. You have two directions you can go in. You can go to the left, or you can go straight. There is a wall of bookshelves to either direction.
Okay, so did we come...
We came down the stairs.
We came down... This is a square.
Yes.
Because now this is the part where we start drawing,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Okay.
So, we're coming in like halfway through a wall, a flat.
So you are, if you're in a square, you would find yourself in the bottom left-hand corner of that square.
So we're in the corner.
Christian, I just want you to know I'm inside your brain. Like, never have I ever been, like, you know how I get lost? Mm-hmm. I'm locked in.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
So you go straight or you can go left?
Yes.
Crash is gonna butt scoot over to the left.
Your plan is to travel exclusively by butt scooting?
Yeah.
Okay, so Crash is now going to the left. 1 second, I need something to represent Crash.
Do we want to talk about what we want to do before we go and do anything?
Find the spinny thing.
Find the spinny thing, yes. We know we want to find the spinny thing, Crash, but do you really think it's the best thing that you do is just butt scooch?
I don't want to get hit again. If I stay down here, I'm fine.
Maybe your presence is just threatening.
I've gotten beat to a pulp today by a book, and I didn't want to be here, because you know what? Lionel just poofed out into a portal and left us for dead.
You're not helping.
I don't want to see Lionel right now, because I'm kind of mad that the reason I'm here is because of him, per usual.
That reminds me to ask you about something later. But first, this. We have these books on strike, yes, we understand. But obviously there's some type of peace treaty we could make. Kind of speaking to the books. We come in peace.
If Crash doesn't want to be with me, I don't want to be with Crash.
Connection roll.
And we'll go in opposite directions.
Wait, you're going already?
Crash and I have decided we're going to go in opposite directions.
Yippee skippy.
We're a beef in this episode.
94?
Can I cook it with something?
You can kick.
Cook it?
Girl, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You want
What do you got?
sociology? Or do you want
Psychology?
tactics?
Maybe...
Debate?
I think I could swing debate.
I would love it to not be that.
Ooh.
But that's fine.
Well, we all want things in this world.
74.
That's a lucky number. Holy shit,
Really?
that's a lucky number.
That's good.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
congratulations. Your little entreaty to the books does not bring their ire this time.
We come in peace, and you're already leaving. Lionel! Crash!
Crash has gone to the left in the sort of lighter, more brighter colored area, whereas Lionel has gone straight. Where do you choose to go, Promise?
Which does it look like has the most skid marks on the walls?
Darker going forward.
Like more skid marks, it looks rougher and like more books have
Yes.
flown out.
Skid marks?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Little
I mean, there's
things.
bound to be a bunch of skid marks with Crash butt scooter.
There might be more going left.
Lionel, I'm coming forward. Okay, I'm coming after you, and I'll push on with him.
Get
after
fucked.
him.
The two of you walk forward, and I have a question for you.
Hey, you're listening to Christian from the future. I used a magical mirror to peer into the future, where I discovered that the audio for the fight scene that is going to be taking place shortly is virtually unlistenable due to a combination of a 100-year-old radiator system as well as somebody having a medical emergency outside of the building we were recording in. Because of that, I time traveled into the future, got Kat and Madison back here to record the same fight again. Can't promise the dice rolls are going to be exactly the same. Can't promise anything is going to be exactly the same. But it was better than me sitting there trying to download a bunch of black market plugins for Adobe Audition to try to get the sound of ambulance and radiator out of our audio. Hopefully, this is going to be a better experience for you, the listener, and I'm sorry we interrupted your episode 10. Advantage or damage.
So they're just made of books.
You have walked into the opposite direction of Crash, and you have found yourself in front of two paper creatures, paper beings that look humanoid. One is a ninja, and the other is what I guess you could call like a brigand. He's like a scruffy medieval guy with a big old spear, and he would have been like a bandit in the 11th century. And these two guys are standing there in front of a broken chest that is kind of like cracked open, and they have assumed a guarding posture as you were walking and talking together. And then all of a sudden, I ask you again, advantage or damage. Promise, we'll start with you.
Damage. I would like to do a creative spell targeting myself.
So that would be a form roll.
I would like to make multiples of myself to provide a distraction.
This would count as an advantage roll since
Advantage?
it's happening to you.
And this would be against my endurance, right?
Give me a little bit of flavor for how this spell looks.
I think Promise will walk forward and see that they're kind of made of paper, and it doesn't look like they can talk and speak, and she's just gonna start like writing tiny scribbles all over her body that forms these sigils around her that like expand and multiply around her.
So you are going to roll your persuasion.
PETA camouflage.
It is, yeah, very much so. Oh my god, I muffed it by one.
That is
By one.
unfortunate. I will take your 7 counters. Turning
Oh, did I have 7? Or
sorry,
6?
Sorry, 6 turning into 7. I'm going to say you're being approached by the brigand. The brigand comes forward towards you. As you're getting ready to like start this writing, you get like just kind of jabbed with the spear. Doesn't hit you. You back out of the way very quickly, but it interrupts your spell formation. We're going to hop over to Lionel, advantage or damage. The ninja is brandishing 2 sais at you.
To what?
Sai, you know those ninja. They're like 2 knives with prongs on them, and they're like stabby.
How are they? So they're held like in the palm, and then like so they look like the way that people do Wolverine claws.
Yes, exactly.
So
There.
this is an audio podcast, and there are people out there like me that also don't know what you're talking about. And knives in the hand is not helpful.
I have no idea.
Or knives with
If
prongs.
If you're listening and not driving, Google Ninja Sai, S-A-I, and you will understand what the hell is going on.
Thank you. That's all I was looking for. So these guys look like they're made of paper. I'm gonna do an advantage roll. I have no counters. I'm just gonna go for advantage. Do a normal advantage roll, I guess.
Are you trying to find out information? You trying to punch them?
That's what I'm kind of trying to decide. I think I want to try to figure out if these guys are made of something more organic than paper, or if they are simply made of paper and therefore like particularly susceptible to things like fire.
Okay, roll perception.
That is a failure.
And that is a push. Roll again.
Oop! Much closer, but still a moth of 6.
And he is going to take 2 counters because it was a push. Hopping back over to Promise, the brigand is approaching you. Oh god, she's standing. She's standing. Ladies and gentlemen, she's standing. Advantage or damage?
I'm gonna say a damage
With what?
with regular bolt spell.
So you're gonna make a targeting roll.
Yes.
Was bolt one of those spells that had to be like defined? What is your bolt?
It's energy damage is what it's defined as. We're treating that as heat. Basically heat energy. I'm not gonna go into the effects of like gamma radiation. You're not gonna give the book cancer.
But for flavor wise.
For flavor wise, it looks like gamma radiation would.
You're the worst.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
Coming out here with your gamma radiation.
I wanted her to have, gamma radiation.
Girl, it's the 60s.
Promise watched one TV show about the power of the atom and was like, oh my god, gamma radiation sounds so
Can I beat up this
fun.
guy, yes or no?
I mean, so far, no.
Okay, so do I roll or not?
Yes, roll a targeting roll. Perception?
Moth of a lot.
28,
Moth of 28.
Ironically, that is he rolled a 28. He's gonna do damage.
Great.
The brigand is
Great.
gonna do damage.
See you later.
Hitting you for 7 plus
It was good seeing y'all.
hitting you for 13 damage.
So, just so I'm understanding the type of damage he's doing to me, what does this look like?
He is going to jab at you with his spear. He is going to make a shot for your leg. In a just a jabbing motion, go right in for your leg.
You know what? I'm gonna soak 5 of it.
5.
Yeah.
That's gonna leave you an 8 condition.
I think you can heal me. I think Promise knows that she's with her brother and she's willing to soak a higher amount or a lower amount of things to try to keep fighting.
So the spear goes into your leg, and the first thing you feel is that you don't feel something as the spear penetrates all the way through and severs some nerve endings. Minus 20 to dexterity checks related to moving around, as well as any combat checks that may involve moving around. So if you try to be agile, dance around, or anything like that. Checking over with Lionel.
Is it advantage rolls for me to cast shield on my sister and myself?
Yes.
It's something I should be able to do as long as we're touching.
You will get this effect no matter what because it is a spell.
Okay, so I just need to roll advantage
Yeah.
for counter's sake. So is this restoration for shield?
Yes.
That's a moth of 16.
Push roll again.
That's still not good.
Push roll again.
No.
That's
No,
good
no,
push.
no, no. We don't.
No.
We didn't just hit 3 pushes, did we?
We did.
Oh,
No. So no counters.
No counters. All 3 counters are taken off the board.
He never gets to do this.
You see
So the shield takes place though. The shield still.
the shield goes on. So roll damage die
Thank God.
and establish your shield.
2.
2 extra health, the both of you.
And what is this? I've never had a shield. What does it? Walk me through narratively what it looks like.
Lionel?
So Lionel creates like a wind turret around us, buffeting a little bit of the damage, but it will only buffet 2. So,
Okay.
so
Okay, that's more health than you have.
that's more than we were doing. So
While you are doing this, I'm going to very quickly cut over to Crash.
Crash, you have been walking, and you can see the sort of balcony.
Butt scooting.
Butt scooting, of course. Sorry. You've not actually made that much progress then, I will say, is that in all the time it took them. You hear all the fighting and the like tension going on over there, and you're just scooting. You're just scooting. You see a collapsed bookshelf in one direction, and there's a collapsed bookshelf and something behind it, or you can keep trudging forward for now.
In what direction?
Up. You started in the bottom left-hand corner. You are currently approaching the top left-hand corner. Or you're still a little ways away from that, but
And that's where the shelf is?
the shelf is on your right.
Okay. So this is my... Sorry, I'm drawing this out so I know where I am. Okay, collapse bookshelf, and then over there. I would like to cast light and kind of send it over to the bookshelf just to see what's going on over there. See if it's like a nerd that just fell asleep that I don't need to worry
Okay.
about, or if it's something that I should attend to.
So you cast light over there, and just past the bookshelf is a summoning circle.
Oh, slay.
Inside of that summoning circle is some kind of hunched creature. Also, you can't quite tell what it's going on, but it sees the light and lets out a quick... I'm going to have to cut this because I don't want this out there. It lets out a quick... and jumps.
Wait, it muted. I didn't hear
Oh,
it.
no.
yeah, we can't even hear it over.
Oh no! So I just did that for myself. It lets out like a
Yeah.
a shriek, like a sort of
I don't,
You made it the sound again. We can't hear it.
and Lyra got that one. Lets out a shriek, and then let me roll for it. It does not hit your little light globe, but it starts like batting at your light globe.
Is this like a little golem?
No,
Like-
it's you can't quite make it
Can I
out
see
because
what
it's
it's
through
made
the
of?
bookshelf. Give me a perception roll.
Okay. I just want to see like what matter it's made of. Like, is this one of me? Is this one of the fire people? Like, 77.
It seems to be some sort of primate made
Okay.
out of paper.
Oh, this is what I want to do. I would like to. I don't know if this is more of a heat spell, I guess. It's not firebolt, but I just kind of want to like. I guess it is kind of like a firebolt. I just want to hold like a fire source. I don't want to send it. I just want to be like, hey, bud, are we good? Just to be like, I don't
Okay.
want to fight it because I've already been fucked up too much. But I want it to know that it's made of paper and I own fire.
Okay.
And
so
I
keep
just
in
wanna
mind,
be
it is
like-
on the other side of a bookshelf. Like it is.
But does it see me or just sees the
It
light?
sees the light and it hates the light. It's mad about the
Oh.
light. Like it's on the other side of the
Okay,
bookshelf.
wait. All right, then I want to. Damn, I thought it saw me. Okay, then you know what? I'm gonna use my Grimoire spell, Crush, and I am going to try to trap it against the wall by pushing the bookshelf up against it.
Okay.
To kind of just like not incapacitate, but like you know what I mean.
Give me a. I'm gonna count this advantage or damage.
Advantage.
Okay. And
Because I'm not trying to hurt it. I just want to.
give me a
Stop
destruction
it.
roll against it. Actually, this would be a damage roll because you're trying to immobilize him.
True.
So,
We brought that up last time. Okay. Woo. It's a 50. Dang it.
The primate, as you send the broken bookshelf shards towards him, just hits you with like a simian roar and smashes the remains of the bookshelf. It has now noticed you. Advantage
has it-
or damage.
Oh, damn it. I'm gonna go advantage by trying to almost intimidate it with fire and just be like,
Okay.
hey man, just trying to move through.
Okay.
37. What is that against? My magic is enchanting, so if it's enchanting, it beats it. It's right on the money.
I'm gonna say this is a connection roll because you're trying to use social to intimidate him.
Whatever. That's a moth of
Okay, it's a moth.
5. Can I can't kick in.
No, not
combat.
at this point. You have to
Okay.
kick after you before you make the roll. There is now a giant paper gorilla ape thing. I think maybe possibly an orangutan.
Gorilla!
That is now charging you, and with the angriest it is going to close the gap between you with an advantage roll, so it now has 1 advantage.
Okay.
Advantage or damage.
Advantage.
He
I
is
kind of
moving
want.
at you with malicious intent.
I know.
Just
I
need
know.
to
I know.
stress
I
that.
know.
This
I want.
monkey mad.
I would like to kind of create almost like a fire ring around me. It's paper. I'm guessing it'll light on fire.
Okay.
If I'm wrong about that, please stop me.
So that's going to be a form roll and then followed by a targeting roll to create that. So 1 form roll is your first roll.
Okay. If I need to kick it, can I kick it with mechanics?
How are you creating
I'm just
the
lighting
spell?
a thing on fire. Gasoline
Okay.
and a lighter.
You've named something practical. You're conjuring gasoline and a lighter. That does seem enough like an
Yeah.
enchanting spell. Sure.
Okay. Cool. Slay.
So
I'm
that's
just.
so your form great.
That's it. 21.
Okay, so you've got the form roll. So now this next roll, so you take orangutan's counters.
How many did they have?
Just the one. So you now have 2 counters, and this one will be a damage roll.
Like with my damage die?
No, it's gonna be
No,
just,
okay.
just a Also roll. Now you're gonna roll cog to affect the floor.
Okay. Slay. Oh, it doesn't work.
And in that case, push. Roll again.
Oh, slay. Okay. And at any point, I can kick it with mechanics. I'm just saying. What?
Carry on.
What?
Roll.
Don't
Yeah, they're
say
rolling
that.
really badly,
Don't
really, really well.
Don't do that.
Just roll.
Yeah.
It's an 18.
What's the moss?
It's a cog roll.
Yeah.
12, but I can try to kick it.
No, you. So monkey rolled 11.
Like a moss of 11?
No.
Doubles
under.
Oh.
Oh, that's
sucks.
just mean. What the hell?
So
Oh, don't kill Crash while he's on the ground. That's just so mean.
a
He chose to be on the ground.
pissed off paper orangutan comes and hits Crash for 11 damage.
That's just rude. Alright. So, fuck it, we ball. If I die, I die. It's okay.
It's not
All
going
right.
well. This is not going well.
I'm fucking.
None of this is going well.
I'm gonna soak.
It's gonna be 4
I'm gonna
episodes.
soak 5. I need some health.
Okay.
So, I'm taking a 6-tier condition.
You immediately hear the sort of like metal structure that makes up your ribs crack. Your breath is shot from your body. Any air in your lungs completely, and you're just as you are pounded into the ground by a giant creature. As your ribs are now broken, you are stunned for 6 combat rounds.
the hell?
But because you
What the
are
hell?
considered helpless, orangutan looks at you, gets right up in your face, and little ink eyes made from like crumpled balls of paper points at you and goes, "Ook." And then it walks back to its spot in the summoning circle. Starts playing with a little paper banana.
The idea of it peeling a paper banana is pretty incredible, I'm gonna be honest.
The visuals are amazing. I'm loving
Can
this.
I roll, now that I'm not in combat, can I roll con to try to figure out what he said?
You're gonna try to figure out ook? I'd like to translate ook, please.
I rolled a 14. What does ook mean?
Don't destroy stuff. This is my library. Ook.
Oh, okay, then I'm just gonna butt scooch.
No, you
over
are still
to the other
still
room.
stunned for a second.
You're
We're
stunned.
gonna leave
For
you
6 rounds.
on the ground, just kind of like.
Just like,
rolling.
he's having a rough day, man. He's having the worst day ever.
We're gonna cut over to Promise and Lionel.
You hear in the distance, I'm gonna have to make it again. Woo! And a shattered bits of a bookshelf, along with its sentient books riding along, come flying over the 2-story bookshelf and start flying down and falling right into where you are. The ninja and the brigand do not react in any way. It's almost like they don't really have programming for this, but you see books and shards of wood and so on raining down in your direction. I'm going to say, rather than kind of calling for any specific role, I will leave it up to you to however you choose to react.
Question. Is it like a turret of shrapnel and books that is like now hovering from a bookcase in the air?
No, it is like there was once a bookcase and then some creature got very, very mad. One, the scientific word is pongoid. It's the subclassification of orangutan. One creature saw something it didn't like, picked up the bookshelf, and then in the force of its throw, shattered the bookshelf in a ballistic trajectory towards you.
Well, I know what I want to do.
Go ahead, do it.
I would love to cast, it was suppress or calm person that could make me feel less pain from a condition,
Calm person would do that.
Okay, yeah. So while she's stuck in this wind current, she's gonna start casting like a tiny sigil very quietly to herself.
You don't even need to roll on it. One of the things that happens that we didn't get a chance to really clarify was that as soon as the brigand drew blood, he immediately stopped, backed off, and just kind of like gave you a go away gesture.
She doesn't even have the spoons to respond. She has very heinous words to say to him. She'll go ahead and cast Calm Person on herself. And yeah, so what does that look like mechanically?
So you're going to roll 1d6,
Okay.
and that is the amount of rounds that you remain calmed if we're doing this in combat time. Otherwise, we're just going to kind of leave it up to narrative time. So roll 1d6.
6?
6? Okay. So immediately you are no longer aware of the effect of your crippled leg. You no longer feel those effects. Additionally, you've suppressed your emotions and are now very monotone in how you speak. You are very sedate. Add +5 to your mental health for the duration of the drug, or of the duration of the spell.
It kind of looks like Promise has started just to hum one singular note to herself, and you can see she's starting to look a little bit better.
So you don't do anything to address the books flying at you in a ballistic trajectory?
Well, I believe I have a shield, but that is not...
Okay.
Protect
so,
me, no?
Lionel, what action do you take regarding the books flying your way?
I didn't think I could do anything, because that was my turn, no?
I mean, if...
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so there's nothing I could do.
You've chosen to do nothing else. That's fine. That is your right.
Unless I can do something else. I didn't think I had that ability.
Spells or...
I thought I had one use of like a spell for an advantage or damage roll per turn. No?
You chose to use it to
calm myself.
to take some magical Zans. And that's fine. And that's your right. So Lionel, before the ninja is still in combat with you, but you can react. You are aware of the impending torrent of wood and...
I have one question for you.
Yep.
Does Featherfall, is that something that can be cast on other things?
It would definitely be a creative use of the spell.
It's normally used as like you can fall from any height.
Yeah, I will call that honestly, because I'm looking at the D12 that I have reserved for the books, and I'm going to say that's a tier 2 stunt
Okay.
to try and feather fall the books.
I mean, I'd love to keep it like, I'm assuming it's vaguely localized to us.
That maybe is what takes it up to the tier 2, is because
Yeah.
you're doing some very serious, like, fine work up there. Yes. So you are going to get double your current pool of counters.
Which is none.
In that case, you are going to get your whatever. Well, this would be your cog. So you're going to get your cog bonus on this, and that will also count for the fact that you're going to have to do
But
this
that
roll.
does not get doubled even though this is tier 2.
Correct, because you didn't have anything to double. Then you are going to also get a specialty die for a relevant specialty of the highest tier. I would say this is a valid use of precision casting.
Which I could have a D8 in.
Because it's still a combat roll, you have to...
Which is why I'm declaring this right now.
Yes, you can still
I will
further-
still kick it with
Okay.
precision casting. Not an energy roll. It is grimoire targeting though, right?
Yes.
So that's a plus 10 because I'm a legacy.
Oh.
Is so... Wait, no. It does not. So then I will actually use my specialty die. I still don't make it.
What is your moth?
1. Don't you dare say push roll again.
I'm not going to say push roll again because he rolled a 16.
So he gets my 3 counters.
He will take your 3 counters and add 1 more. Now we have to resolve the book question.
Really quickly, are they... Everyone's in this AoE.
Everyone is in this AoE.
The first good roll.
First good roll of the entire night for you.
Moss of 8.
Okay.
Moss of 8. I'm
So
taking my 2 counters.
you get on your broken little leg that you have completely ignored despite the fact that it has no nerve endings and just hobbled your way out of...
Yeah, I'm just screaming after Lionel. I'm like, yeah, let's get out of here.
Moth of 7.
Everybody is going to be taking 5 blunt damage, excluding promise. All right, let me quickly evaluate what happens to our book boys.
I hope they eat shit and die.
I'll say it too. I hope they eat shit and die.
For lack of a better term, bonked on the head with books and wood. They just kind of, like, the books hit their heads and they flatten. They are considered stunned for 1 round each.
I'll scream over to Lionel and I say, do we leave?
No, fuck these guys.
All right, and then she'll go ahead and try to cast bolts, just hanging on the side of the doorway.
At the brigand?
It's on the ninja. I'm gonna be
Okay.
targeting.
So,
That's what I
You
roll.
rolled it again.
What happens when I roll the same number twice?
nothing. Let me
But why did we do it 3 times?
cash in your 2 counters and roll your damage die.
Yay! 11 plus 2.
He is taking 10 damage. So he is going to... where do you hit him?
His head.
Okay, so as his head starts to reform from the impact from the book previously, impact him right on his face, and that is going to catch fire. He's going to be taking so he has 5 rounds left to put himself out. At this, you hear some noise afterwards of sort of a wah! Monkey noise is what I would describe that as. And then you also hear from the sounds of Crash getting, and I'm not understating this when I say, absolutely fucking housed by a monkey.
Promise
So-
will scream at Lionel and I'll say, Lionel, we need to leave.
You're actually a calm person, so you would not be freaking
Oh,
out.
yeah.
You would say,
Please, let's go. Lionel, I need to get out of here. I'm not looking good. Please help me. Ouch.
Lionel, do you want to make one last attack?
How close am I to this guy?
You are now very close to him. Advantage or damage. He hasn't drawn blood yet, so he will not just let you leave.
You will not just let me leave.
No.
Well, then I wanna punk him. And that is a success. 23.
So you absolutely hit him. You absolutely.
Fuck that guy. 11 total.
Gut feeling, you end up swinging for like his stomach because you figure like that would knock the wind out of him. It does not occur the way you think because you are more than anything a thinker, not a fighter. You swing a little low and connect with what would be his hip, and rather than cut it like where you would expect to find like hard material, you just kind of cut into him. And this is also his last round of his bleeding state. What happens is his hip crumples, and in the absence of having anything in his hip, it starts to fall, and his head tilts so far down that it catches his shoulder on fire, and he is engulfed in flames, collapse, and he is reduced to ash.
We'll go help.
Take that, brigand.
And that also is the end of your calm person, just so you know.
Amazing.
As you are leaving, you see out of the chest books and paper start to like slither out and begin to form into the form of a new ninja.
Of another ninja?
Yeah.
I hate this place.
Lionel, please, can I have
Yes,
I have something?
just yes. How does minor heal work?
I will remind you the post-it notes.
2 off of a
Yes.
condition, I believe.
I will remind you the post-it notes.
Yes, I
If
know what the
combined,
post-it notes
reduce a condition by or reduce a condition up to 1
I know,
level 8.
I know.
Your minor heal does, I believe, a condition below 4.
So
4
it does
or below.
not reduce a condition.
No,
it
it
just
removes
heals.
a condition below.
I'll stick 2 post-it notes to you, and it clears your condition.
Amazing.
And through the magic of Talon Excellence, your leg is healed.
So you find Crash's crippled husk on the ground. He's alive.
Does he look like he's taken a lot of damage?
Oh yeah.
Yo,
I cast minor heal on him.
Thank you.
It heals a condition of 4 or below.
I only have one of those.
Okay, so you have 1 less of those.
Slay.
What is I heard some like ooh.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we see the monkey.
You look, and the monkey is
Monkey.
over there eating a paper banana.
There's a monkey.
Well, yes, there's a monkey, but are you?
He punched me really hard. He's really good.
You know what? You know what? I got this.
Okay, wait.
Don't punch the monkey.
No.
Wait.
Don't punch the monkey.
Don't punch the monkey.
Wait.
Don't fight the monkey.
So just so we're clear on where things are, you can go up towards left-hand corner, or you can go right towards the monkey.
You don't have to touch the monkey. You can just leave.
The monkey is...
You didn't have to molest the monkey.
You don't have to touch the monkey.
Okay! So, here, we are at a crossroads. The monkey is not in the crossroads. The monkey is if you go straight, and we can just turn.
Yeah.
No, if you go straight, we're going in a door. The monkey's over on the right-hand side, eating its banana.
I never said door. What?
It's just like a way to go.
Yes. Okay. Up or right is the language I'm using relative to where you are.
All right.
And right is monkey.
Right is monkey.
Can somebody just drag me away from this monkey, please?
Yeah,
Please
yes,
just take me away
Crash,
from the
sure.
monkey.
And then I'll pick you up and I'll hold you on my chest.
So is the breadcrumb trail still
The
going
breadcrumb trail leads away from monkey. The breadcrumb trail is forward.
I want to go that way.
Now there are skid marks.
Oil and blood mixed.
Ooh, babe, you don't look good. Do you? How is he looking right now, health wise?
Bad.
Okay, still really bad.
Not. We only healed conditions, not my health.
Yeah.
And that it
Okay,
wasn't even my big condition.
Lionel, before you go, just toss me one of those post-it notes, will ya?
I don't have any.
Oh, he's gonna keep lying. Fine.
Can we just drag me? Just drag me. It's fine.
You're not
Just
stunned
drag
anymore. You are alive. You have cracked ribs. Like you're just in pain.
Can I just crawl then? I'm just gonna start crawling towards the exit, like
Crash.
up. I'm crawling
Crash,
away.
I don't know how much I can help you. I think you might be being a little dramatic.
Crash, quit being
Just let me go.
quit being a baby.
Just let me go.
Quit being a baby.
Just let me go.
You now find yourself in a room. I say room, it's like just the way the bookcases are configured. You find yourself at a wall, like an actual stone wall that goes, you can either go left or right. If you go left, they're following the breadcrumb trail. In this space are 4 unlabeled suitcases.
Promise he'll start rooting through all of the luggage and is
No, don't say that. Don't just start saying shit like that.
1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 being the furthest from you. They're just in a line on a table.
And there's nothing else in the room.
Just books, put more books, angry books.
The luggage is just regular luggage, doesn't look anything crazy about it. I am going to go over there and I would like to investigate into the luggage and try to find something that will help me fuck up these paper ass bitches.
Do you open all of them? One luggage, 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Whatever.
I'm gonna take luggage number 4.
Taking number 1.
Then I'll take 2 and 3.
Who took number 1? Congratulations, you have unlocked a new focus.
Huh?
The things that we always forget to add to our spells.
Yes.
Oh, the things I don't use. Ah!
Yeah, the things you don't use.
You have found a quill pen.
Where do I even write this?
You've found a quill pen. We'll discuss what it does when you use it.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately take it, pull open my grimoire, and just write my name to see if it works. Just to see if there's ink.
Give me a destruction roll.
That's a 49. I don't know if I can kick that with some. I don't know what I'm doing.
Using it. What is your... I said that was a destruction roll?
Yes.
What is your destruction?
32.
That you get a plus 10 from the astrology.
Oh, no. God,
So that'd be a 42.
Yeah, so it's only a MOF of 7. All right.
This also provides a plus 10.
Oh, so I pass. Ha 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 ha.
You write crash into your spell book, and it has the effect of creating a crush spell on a bookcase behind you. You, in knocking over a bookcase, you find in the, what if you had chosen to go to the left, to the T intersection where this would have spit you out, there you find a student wearing Talon colors.
Ugh.
Who previously was hiding in a sort of assembled, what I can only describe as a sort of like cannibalized book fort, and then you doing
This isn't Kamiya, right?
No, it is not Kamiya. It is a different
thank
Talon student. He has like a very Ross Lynch bearing, if Ross Lynch were like a scaredy cat.
Which I'm sure he is.
And just like,
Which I'm sure he is.
ah!
Hey man, you see that gorilla back there?
Look, I know what it looks like, but I think I know how to stop this.
Okay, I didn't think you did this. All I asked is if you saw a gorilla.
Nobody thought he did this.
Yeah.
Nobody thought that.
He doesn't.
I just asked if you saw a gorilla.
He's got a very guilty conscience. I don't know what to tell you.
He's so stressed. Okay.
Actually, I'll add one more detail. It looks like he's been eating books. He's been down here
Me too.
He's been down here for a while.
Girl, same.
He's been living off of the paper.
Like, we're not gonna find out what's in the other suitcase.
Yeah, no, we'll find out what's in the other suitcases. Before Crash does that, you find which one did you open, Promise?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. In 3, you find this bottled ink that that almost looks like it has like sparkles in it. Seems to be some kind of like magically charged ink. And in the other one, you find what seems to be just reams and reams of paper. And then Lionel, the last suitcase is empty. The last suitcase is entirely empty, but you find so in total you found a magical quill, magical ink, paper that currently seems pretty normal, and now you've discovered a distressed Talon.
What do you mean you think you did this?
I dropped off the suitcases
To who?
to the library. I brought them here. I dropped them off.
Did I see him come in earlier?
No,
He's been here down here for days?
He's giving like at least like the last like 5 days.
Or of a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, he looks unkempt, he looks unhinged, he's got dark circles under his eyes. He's been here
He's
probably
smelly.
for like 5 days.
He's been pissing in the corner. Oh.
Okay. So we took the stuff that was in the suitcase, but what was in suitcase number 4?
You're
gonna tell me, or I'm gonna feed you to the ape in the other room.
No, not him, please. He's so mean.
You wanna fuck with me?
It was a drill.
A drill of what?
Like a power drill? Like this, and he pulls one out?
Yeah, like that?
It was bigger.
Bigger, how much bigger?
Like for the floor?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah. I know you're and I need somebody to make a connection roll because he looks like he's about to start crying.
29. I succeed, monster attack.
I made it. I got a 2.
Ooh.
It's my one good roll. Hey, you see my ribs? You see how they suck? Yeah, that was the gorilla in there. I don't want the gorilla to get you either, because I hate him.
He's good cop, I'm bad cop.
Okay, I'm not a cop. First and foremost, let's get this straight. I'm not a cop. Fuck those guys.
I'm not a cop either, but it's a figure of speech.
I don't like that gorilla. You don't like that gorilla. You probably want to leave, considering that you've been peeing on the ground for a bit, and nobody wants to do that. So, if you know a way to just like help us just like mosey on out.
Where is the sphere that's supposed to be controlling these guys? You see that?
And he points towards Lionel's breadcrumb trail.
Which went this way.
Which went the opposite.
Went the other way.
It went the
I
opposite.
think I might have.
Went to the right.
It went right. We're looking left.
Yeah. Look. Hi. What was your moss, Lyra? A 2?
No, I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
So my moss was 30.
Okay, yeah, that's more than enough. I'll be honest with you. I'll full disclosure. I broke in here with a partner to try to rob the restricted section, and then something got out.
Out?
Yeah.
Was it the gorilla?
Oh, you're the guys who took down the ward.
It's in the. I think it's in the ink.
What's in the ink? The thing that got out? This ink, this iridescent ink I just got?
He screams and backs up into the bookshelf and like starts hiding under his cannibalized books.
Promise, put the ink away. You're scaring him.
Okay, fine.
The ink is gone.
I put it away.
Something is alive.
Yeah.
And it made the books aggressive. I don't know. That's all I know. Please, I just want to get the hell out of here.
Where's your partner?
She was in the restricted section, and I had to try to get her out because the door closed behind her.
Does this man, this Ross Lynch guy, look like the same year as Kamiya?
Yes.
Do you know Kamiya? Were you sent here with Kamiya as a punishment from your leader guy?
No, I know Kamiya, but no, my partner's name is Sasha.
Sasha's the older one.
Sasha is the older one.
Shit, was she?
It's canon
That's
now.
a choice. That was
canon.
a choice. That was a choice.
Hey, is anything funky like the ape over by the spinning thing, or can we go in there?
I think there's a way. There's one part. There's a couple other things that are really mad, but as long as you don't go near them, I think you're all right. You just have to sneak past the gorilla or the thing. You just gotta sneak past him at one part to get to the sphere right now.
Okay.
So there's something else up ahead that we have to sneak past.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast shield on this guy and tell him to get the fuck out.
Okay.
Did we get his name?
No, I didn't ask.
I didn't ask either.
What's your name?
Samir.
Okay, Samir, I need you to go take a shower. I need you to go do that.
And you need to tell your talent friends that whatever they're doing around this school is no good. This is the second time I've seen you guys walking around here getting into trouble. So take your nose somewhere else.
We have to have the conversation about shield again because I can touch him, so I shouldn't have to roll at all.
So then roll your damage die.
2.
Well, if he dies, he dies.
He's got an extra 2 to deal with.
Oh no, it's the repercussions of his own actions.
And you know what?
It's more for show. Hopefully he gets the fuck out.
Yeah, he sprints. He books it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
You should think of joining another society.
Crash is recruiting right now.
And he takes off booking it. At this point, I think you are some way through the maze. I think this is as good a point as any to stop, because we did want to end it. We will cut it off here. You all for watching, and we'll see you next time in the Forbidden Academy.
Constellation Revolution podcast is written by Christian Kiratola and distributed by Perpetual Motion Games LLC. It is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 International License. If you like what we do, follow us on your podcast app of your choice, and don't forget to rate 5 stars. If you really, really like what we do, then you can head over to patreon.com/perpetualplayers and subscribe. See you next time in the Forbidden Academy.